beautiful Millennium Falcon built on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Millennium Falcon is the college football system in the FBS last year and the years before. Oh, this is our tradition. This is our everything. This is how we build teams. The transfer portal. Okay, your little brother's coming in, starting to mess with things. You're like, okay, the transfer portal. And then Coach Prime says, you know what? I like what my little brother's doing. He flips the whole table over, destroys it, says, I'm doing it my way. He comes to Colorado day one of his coaching job next year and basically tells the players that don't want to be there to hop in the transfer portal because I'm bringing my own luggage with me, and it's Louis Vuitton. One thing I love about Coach Prime is he expects excellence from his players. He wants people with the right mindset, the right attitude. He wants dogs, basically, man. Guys who are gonna bite and fight and give everything they have.
So
in every
he
game.
basically.
Yeah,
I'm following here, but what did he do?
he basically had 60. He had 70 plus players leave the team through the transfer portal, and he brought in 68. He basically came to said,
"Can you do that?"
Yeah, he did it
through the portal.
He brought in 68 transfer players, including 5-star transfer Travis Hunter, and then also his son Shadur from Jackson State last year. Man, he went in and did something people were like, oh, you can't do this. It's going to upset the balance. No, he's like, the opportunity is here. Why not take it? And he went in there. He basically went in day one at Colorado after his introduction, still wearing his little suit and his hat from his presser, and said, y'all better get out of here if you can't meet the standards, basically. And it's a lot of you were recruited by different staffs. I appreciate all you've done for the program, but
yeah,
get out, man. So he basically had a bunch of players. There's only a few that are still left over from last year, that stuck around and battled it out to be part of that program. 68.
So what is that?
Players.
So what does that do for the scholarships that were there
already? When you leave, you lose your scholarship. I mean, plain and simple.
And how does that do? How does that work with the portal?
So a player leaves, you bring him on. Okay, cool. I have a scholarship freed up. Well, he would take scholarships away. You had to re-earn your scholarship if you were a scholarship player there. You had to prove that you deserved it. Like Coach Prime, man, the one thing I love about him is the reason he's different too is he has exacting standards in a world that doesn't want to put exacting standards on our youth, and he is unapologetic about it and says, "I'm gonna do it my way, and I'm gonna do it the right way." And you may not like it, you may not agree with it, but it's what's best for my program. And he's week one, he showed it. I mean, now we got the season's a long season. Do I think they're going to go 12-0? I would love to see that. I would love to see the fact that he took a 1-11 team and he basically completely dumped in the transfer portal, came back with a 12-0 team. Dude, that would be insane. Now, what this means for college football, though, is that any new coach coming in could potentially follow that same model, dump every player on his roster, and rebuild it from the ground up in the way he wants to, in his image, so to say. So that's what's got people upset is what it does to the world of college football in a sense.
Hey, for all you listeners out there, we're only gonna do this one time. We're going to talk about we're just going to move on to Colorado TCU, but there's an upset alert. 21-7 Duke.
Yeah, that's actually, I've been watching this game out of the corner of my eye the whole night. I want to talk about that here once we have the Gridiron, but man, I kind of called this as one of my upsets of the week. I had a feeling. Man. I didn't expect it to be this lopsided, but I thought Duke would. I felt Duke would take him to the wire, man.
Anyway, Colorado versus TCU. Great freaking game. Great on the players. TCU. Great on the Colorado. Just freaking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like TCU didn't produce on offense. They produced on offense.
Yes, they did.
I mean,
but they are not. But they should not be ranked. They should not be ranked 17th. No. And I said that. No. Did I say that? No, I had them higher.
You thought TCU deserved a little more respect after being a college football playoff team last year.
It was a huge upset on my end.